Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Today Show Detroit. I am Zach Newman, here with actress Donna Russo of the web series Donna on the Go. And Donna, right before the break, you touched on some great points about how you're keeping yourself busy, keeping yourself active, because this pandemic has sort of hindered so many things as far as productions and, different projects going on. But you've stayed busy with writing, and then of course, remote dance classes, and then you talked about chair yoga. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. Well, I've been writing a little bit of poems, just short poems, and the chair yoga. Well, being a dancer, I've always been stretching and moving. So now that my mobility is limited, I am doing the exercises in a chair and learning how to um, do them in a chair, and hopefully sometime teach them. I would like to teach, pass on for people that have limited mobility to be able to do some yoga.
Absolutely. So in your mind, I mean, how important is physical activity, for, an individual that has a mobility issue? Would you say that that's pretty important?
I would say that's yeah, it's pretty important to keep yourself active and moving, moving as much as possible. Um, keep your mind,
Absolutely.
it dance and movement to me is healing.
Mm.
So it helps my spirit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think I completely agree with you. We all have to realize that physical health starts on the inside and then exudes out, in my opinion. And so, in order, you have to again do things as you said, stay active and do things that you can do to stay active and limber, but also, like you said, helping your cognitive health as well. So definitely great points. And I'm curious too. So, talk to me too a little bit about, Peggy, if you don't mind, because she has vast experience in terms of productions, also being a producer and director. I mean, do you ever have you picked up a lot from her? And would you ever produce or create or direct?
Um, I've learned a lot from Peggy. She's talented in so many areas. You know, with this series, she's you know filmed it and edited and directed. Um, and so I'm learning a lot from her. And I I don't know where I'm heading towards choreography, of course, because that's
Sure.
my first passion. Um, but yeah, I'm open to learning a lot of things. So I'm open to learning things that come into my path and into my journey um, as we live. So I'm grateful to her for starting this experience and this series, and I'm grateful to um, Craig Hutchinson, who is from New Zealand, and I'm grateful. He's also been helping to uh, Peggy's executive producer, and Craig is a co-executive producer. And then we've got Vince Dedrick, who is a wonderful stunt person, and he directed some episodes, and also Kate Linder, who is with Young and the Restless, who helped produce. And
Wow.
yeah, so I'm thankful to everyone who has been a part of Donna on the Go.
Well,
There's,
absolutely. And I have no doubt that it's going to continue uh, to blossom once in person resumes. And I'm
yes.
curious too. You have these just amazing accomplishments already. I mean, so you talk about choreography. So for you, is that your dream to be a choreographer? And if you could, uh, work with someone or one artist, who would that be and why?
Mm. With choreography,
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Right. Well, I'm also I've worked with Tam Warner, who's a wonderful choreographer. She's the one that did some dances in Donna on the Go that are featured in Donna on the Go. So I love to work with Tam, Tam Warner. Um, I am also working with ZCO Dance Project and Zazelle O'Gara. And she's wonderful. She's worked with Alvin Ailey. She is in New York, and I Zoom with them and take their classes and perform with them as well. So dance is always, I think, going to be there for me, even if it moves over to some chair yoga.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, again, I think it's great what you're doing in terms of just keeping your skills, constantly evolving, constantly current. And I'm curious too for all the little girls out there watching, that really have a desire to be an actress or be a dancer or be a performer. I'm curious because, you've taken the leap, you've dedicated your life, you've done it. What advice do you have for those little girls out there?
um, don't be worried about the no when someone doesn't pick you, or don't worry about that because you'll fit somewhere. There is a path for you. Just be open in your life to what comes before you and just keep going. Um, I was training for ballet for so long, and I went to an audition for Pennsylvania Ballet, and I got turned down because of my size,
Oh,
and I
really?
went home crying.
Oh,
Yes, but I said to myself, "Well, I'm going to fit somewhere. I'm going to do something." And that's what I kept in my mind, the desire. Keep the desire in your head, and then just keep it there in the back burner, even if you um, step away for a little bit. Because
sure.
if it's a burning desire, it will always come back and you always get there.
Right.
Ah.
Absolutely. No, wise words. Absolutely. And do you mind, for the viewers, do you mind telling us a little bit about, kind of, uh, your struggle and what you have and how you've dealt with that?
um, I have FSH and I also have Turner syndrome. The two conditions are not related. Turner syndrome is happens with women, and it is when one of the X chromosomes is either missing or partially the arm or partially incomplete. And you can always, look it up and learn more about Turner syndrome. Um, and FSH hit me later in life, and that's where slowly your muscles are robbed of strength, and it happens a little by little, slowly. So I was dance major. I was fine. I went on the road. I did dance touring. Um, did modern dance with dance companies. And it hit me later in life because, I was at the gym one day and I kept doing a lot of arm exercises. And then I noticed my arm was a little weak. And I thought, what is this? This is not happening. And yeah, so it comes slowly. The two conditions, as I said, are unrelated. So you can, yeah, for more knowledge on that, look up FSH, muscular dystrophy, and Turner syndrome.
But again, the way that you've again persevered and also kept a phenomenal, mental fortitude and positive mental attitude, I think says an extreme amount about you, but also your artistic ability to think outside the box, which I think is so amazing and so wonderful. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have more with Donna Russo from Donna on the Go.